Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Train of Thoughts. My name is Trey, and this is where I share my thoughts on the Winnipeg Jets. So, the big news today is obviously Patrick Laine signing, which my first reaction was relief. Checking my iPhone a lot the last couple of days with all these other deals getting done around the league, and just kind of going, man, I hope I can see that one of the two guys that we're waiting to sign is done. And I saw it and I screamed at work from the back room when I had a little bit of downtime. So um, just relieved that it's done. And now I'm curious to see how it's going to go in the locker room with, he had the stuff that he said a couple of weeks ago and seeing, is that really going to smooth over? Are all those guys, were they just saying the right things, or is it going to be a distraction? And then I know there's already been talk about what's going to happen in 2 years, but I hope that we just enjoy the moment, enjoy where we're at, and don't worry about what's going to happen, and that he can come back and hopefully have a bounce back season, and go from there. So that's the big news. I thought that the 2 year, $13.5 million was fair. I know that he's getting 7.5 in the second year of the deal, so that if he were to re-up, that his new contract would start at 7.5 million. So hopefully the salary cap will keep going up, so that won't be a good issue or a big issue, and hopefully he can have a bounce back season and hit the numbers that people are expecting him to hit. Hopefully, my biggest concern with him is the consistency, and not being so streaky. And I know that I'm not alone in that. There's been a lot of national talk about that. So now we got Kyle Connor, and you can't trust everything you hear, and obviously it's not accurate, but a lot of people were saying that he was a lot closer, he being Connor, was a lot closer to signing than Laine. And now Laine's done and he's not. Where, he's been around Winnipeg. I know he, isn't from Finland and all that stuff, so it was a little bit easier for him to come to Winnipeg. But with him being around and stuff, you thought, hey, maybe a deal's going to get done sooner. And I know it's a totally different type of deal than Laine, but curious to see when that's going to get done and what's holding that up. And then what's going to happen with Byfuglien. Is Connor going to sign in the next day or two, and then Byfuglien goes, hey, I want to come back too, which would be great. And then curious how it's going to affect all these guys that have had awesome camps. And probably yesterday we're being told, hey, if nothing happens, you're going to make the team. So that's really going to be interesting. And just, I'm hopeful that with the character and the chemistry that this team is developing, that these pieces that are returning add to that and don't take away from that. So what are your thoughts? What do you think about the Laine deal? What was your reaction to it? Did you scream like me? Do you think it's a fair term? Is that what you thought he would get? Do you think he's going to be traded in the next couple of years? All that stuff. But I guess we don't need to talk about that. Like I said, when do you think Connor's going to sign? What do you think he's going to sign for? Years, average annual salary, all that stuff. What do you think about Big Buff? So let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear them and have a positive chat with you. And then hit that like button and subscribe. And I will talk to you again soon, hopefully with a Kyle Connor updates or signing. So thanks and have a wonderful evening.